Hello, I'm Christine Caton in the Prior Learning Assessment Program at Marylhurst University, and today I'm speaking with Jennifer Goff-Hawkins, who's a business and leadership major, and she has just submitted her final portfolio for PLA and earned 30 credits. Woohoo! All right. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Can you tell us some of the topics that you wrote for?
Well, my first topic was listening, and then there were 7 more. And my last topic, my 9th essay, was strategic listening in the workplace.
Oh, interesting.
So yes, I did a total of 9 essays sandwiched between these 2 listening essays. And
Bookends.
yes, they were remarkable in the difference in quality, which is why I like to bring that up. But I also did small group communication and leadership communication, health information management, conflict management, organizational communication, great meetings, and nonverbal communication.
You've got those down. That's great. That's great. What was the most satisfying essay for you to write?
It was the last one, strategic listening in the workplace. So essay number 9, I really had my rhythm down, and I felt very comfortable in the process of PLA writing, but I also had this great essay, my first essay, which was listening, to really compare how far I had come and develop my writing skills. And that was just truly satisfying to feel more relaxed and comfortable in my skills and my knowledge, and a great way to end my PLA career.
By the time you got there, you had it down.
I did.
You had it down. You've done a lot of PLA writing now, so tell us some of the benefits of writing for PLA as a Marylhurst student.
There were expected benefits, such as the cost savings. I've saved over $11,000 in tuition expenses, shaved probably 1.5 years off of my college career. There were also a lot of benefits that I didn't anticipate, such as really developing my voice as a writer. I'd actually never thought of myself as a writer before. I just thought I was going to be a person writing a lot of essays, and that's a different thing than being a writer. But I've found my voice and realized that it's a really, really important practice. I've also become more comfortable in my own knowledge base, and I'm more confident in myself because I was able to successfully challenge these courses based on my life experiences.
And I think that shows up in your writing as well.
Yeah.
From the first to the last.
Yes, very much so. And I also developed some great relationships throughout the process with the instructors and with other students.
Great. That's wonderful. What were some of the challenges that you faced?
For me, I think a big process of it was figuring out what my writing style was. And recognizing what challenges I would face as a writer. And I write really long essays. I compulsively edit as I go. And words do not flow easily for me. So that meant that these essays were going to take a tremendous amount of time. And once I realized that, I was able to create a very generous writing schedule that would support myself a little bit better. I asked for help from my husband in helping me to keep my schedule. And I took advice based on peer reviews and instructor feedback and the evaluator's feedback on things that I could do differently, different techniques to try. And then once I really developed those skills and found a recipe for my essays, they went a lot faster and really helped with my big challenge of lengthiness, wordiness.
Well, you have a lot to say.
I do.
But I think you definitely got better and better, especially you found ways to do that.
Yes, I did.
Wonderful ideas. Wonderful ideas.
Thank you.
Speaking of ideas, we'd love to know if you have any tips for students, future students in PLA.
Oh, yes. Where to start? Well, first of all, is recognizing your skills and your challenges as a writer. Develop a really generous writing schedule and stick to it. Allow yourself more time than you think you're going to need.
When you say generous, are you specifically meaning time?
Time. For me, it was very much about creating time for this process, both research and writing and editing and all of that. I would also recommend really taking peer review seriously. You gain so much from it, not just the evaluations from your student peers, but also when you are reviewing somebody else's essay and you're able to look at it objectively, you can really see what works and what doesn't work, and you can bring that back to your own writing, and it really helps your own essays a lot. So I would say take the peer review very seriously and see if you can even do it more than the class requirements.
Well, you did it more than the class requirements. Tell us just a little bit about that to end this up.
A couple of us who were in all 305, 311, and 312 together, we recognized the value of peer review, and we developed a little study buddy cohort, and we really supported each other outside of the classroom through this process. So a couple of us would meet regularly for writing time, study time, discussion time, and peer review time. And we got to know each other and our unique habits, and we got to figure out where we were going to be weak in an essay and look for those things. And we helped each other through writer's block, and it was really enriching to the PLA experience.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer, and congratulations again on your 30 credits in PLA. That is just terrific.